Hello and welcome to another episode of Digital Mastery Strategies for Corporate Leaders. I am Awoyemi Awoyokun and I'm excited to have you here. In the past episodes, we have explored the fundamentals of digital transformation, the role of leadership in driving it, and how to overcome resistance to change. But today, we will tackle one of the most important and often overlooked aspects of digital transformation, one that keeps many executives awake at night. How do we measure success of digital transformation projects? Because here's the thing, companies spend millions on new technologies, automation, AI, and data analytics. But after all the investment, how do they know whether it's working or not? Digital transformation is not just about implementing new technologies, it's about delivering tangible business impact, improving efficiency, reducing costs, increasing revenue, and enhancing customer and employee experiences. Yet, many organizations struggle with this. They spend millions on cloud migrations, AI-powered analytics, automation, and customer-facing digital tools. But when the boardroom discussions happen, executives often ask, have we improved efficiency or just changed how efficiency looks? Are we driving revenue growth or are we just spending more? Have customer and employee experiences actually improved? Without the right key performance indicators, also known as KPIs, digital transformation can feel like a never-ending project with no clear success metrics. To bring this challenge to life, I will use again the conversation between two friends, Anne and Mary. Anne is a senior executive leading digital transformation at her company. She had invested in new technologies, introducing automation, and launched AI-driven initiatives. But despite all these efforts, she can't tell if the company is actually seeing meaningful business impact. Mary, on the other hand, is a seasoned consultant at Amogate, which is a management consulting firm which specializes in, among other things, digital transformation. She has worked with organizations across different industries and knows exactly how to measure transformation success in practical, business relevant terms. Let's step into their conversation. Anne sat at her desk exhausted. She had spent the entire day in yet another review meeting filled with charts, graphs, and dashboards showing the company's digital transformation progress. It was filled with impressive numbers, at least so she thought. On paper, the numbers looked good. More customers using the company's mobile platform, including a 50% jump in mobile app downloads, a 200% increase in website visits, faster processing times for transactions on the business application systems, higher engagement on digital channels. Yet, something felt off. During the last senior management meeting, the CEO had noted that the numbers were great but asked how this translated to the company's bottom line. He had asked, have we actually increased revenue? Have we retained more customers? Are we more efficient than before? The CFO had also asked about the value the business was deriving from the additional investment in the transformation projects. Anne didn't have the answers. She couldn't shake the feeling that while activity was increasing, impact was unclear. She knew they were asking the right questions. Despite all the activity, there was no clear measure of whether the transformation had actually delivered results. That evening, she reached out to her friend Mary. Mary, I need your help. I've got all the digital transformation reports in the world, but I still can't answer the most important question. Is it working? Is the business getting value on its investment in the transformation projects? Mary, always calm and analytical, smiled. Let me guess. You've rolled out all the digital tools, but now leadership is questioning the return on investment. And sighed. Exactly. I have all these reports, but I can't tell if we were actually succeeding or just moving numbers around. Mary assured her that she was not alone, that the mistakes most companies make is focusing on digital activities rather than business impact. She told her, let's break it down. Mary said, first and foremost, you need to set key performance indicators to measure success of the project even before the projects kick off. This will be means of defining whether the objectives of the transformation project are being achieved, and they must be clear enough that once the KPIs are measured, then the business can know whether it's getting value or not, which means that even the KPIs have to be carefully chosen. But what kind of KPIs would we be looking at? Mary responded, there are majorly 4 types of KPIs. The first, operational efficiency KPIs. These measure how well a company uses resources, time, money, and technology to streamline processes and reduce waste. The second, customer experience KPIs. These track how satisfied and engaged customers are with your product, services, and digital platforms. The third one, revenue growth KPIs. This assess whether digital transformation efforts are increasing sales, cutting costs, or creating new revenue streams. And the fourth one is employee productivity KPIs. These measure how effectively employees use digital tools to work smarter, not harder. Mary said, let's start with first, operational efficiency KPIs. Now, and one of the first places digital transformation should make an impact is operational efficiency. Are things actually running smoother from the oil and gas industry? Saudi Aramco's digital transformation journey. She said that a few years ago, Saudi Aramco, the world's largest oil producer, launched its company-wide operational excellence program aimed at achieving and sustaining excellence by raising performance standards through continuous improvement of the company's business processes, systems, and policies. Specifically, they embarked on a transformation journey by implementing an array of advanced technologies. For instance, they deployed IoT sensors across their operations to collect extensive data on equipment performance and environmental conditions. This data was now analyzed using AI-driven predictive maintenance systems, which monitor health of drilling equipment, and they also implemented machine learning algorithms that could predict potential equipment failures before they even occurred, allowing for timely maintenance and repairs. This was actually also replicated in different aspects of their business, such that there was a high degree of automation, high degree of data, and high degree of data-driven decision making. More specifically, the company integrated big data analytics to optimize their supply chain, ensuring that resources were efficiently allocated and reducing waste. This initiative led to a 30% reduction in unplanned downtime, saving the company hundreds of millions of dollars. The predictive maintenance system alone significantly minimized unexpected equipment failures, while optimized supply chain further contributed to cost savings and improved overall performance. And thought about our company's operation. So, instead of tracking how many AI systems we've deployed, I should measure how much downtime we have reduced. Exactly, Mary confirmed. She then started another example in the healthcare Cleveland clinics. She then shared an example from the healthcare industry. Cleveland Clinic also embarked on a digital transformation journey by implementing, among other things, an AI-driven scheduling system to streamline patients' flow. The scheduling system could predict and adjust for fluctuations in patient arrivals and departures. This also allowed for more efficient allocation of resources and minimized bottlenecks in patient care. Additionally, the AI system integrated with the electronic health records to provide personalized scheduling recommendations, ensuring that patients received timely and appropriate care. This innovative system reduced patient wait times by 20% and significantly optimized bed occupancy rates, of course, for a hospital. The success of this initiative was not measured by the number of AI models employed, but by the tangible benefits realized: time saved and increased capacity to serve more patients, of course, which will boost the overall revenue of the hospital. Overall, the AI-driven scheduling system not only enhanced operational efficiency, but also contributed to better patient outcomes and satisfaction. Anne was taking notes. Okay, I get it now. The goal isn't just to deploy tech, it's to reduce inefficiencies and increase productivity. Ah. Mary continued. Another critical measure of success is customer experience. Digital transformation should make life easier for your customers. She shared an example from the fintech industry. Specifically, she mentioned Nubank, a Latin American digital bank, which operates entirely online with no physical branches. They leverage AI-driven customer support, which has helped reduce customer complaint resolution time by 40% and significantly boosted satisfaction rates. So now the KPI there is customer satisfaction score. With that, they are able to measure how satisfied their customer is. So which means that they need to, as a business, you need to focus on KPIs that will measure how your customers get value from your business. Anne nodded. That makes sense. We launched AI chatbots, but I don't know if they actually improved customer experience. Mary advised, then track resolution time, customer complaints, and repeat engagements. She further gave an example of Shell, who in 2019 introduced a customer loyalty program called Shell Go Plus, which personalizes fuel discounts based on driving behavior. It used AI algorithms to analyze customers' driving behavior and transaction histories to generate personalized fuel discounts and reward tailored to individual customers. The Go Plus was designed to be engaging, encouraging customers to revisit and interact with it regularly, and through that, the AI continuously learned from customers' interaction, refining the offers to improve customer satisfaction and loyalty. But then, that's the technology. What's the value? It led to a 12% increase in repeat customers. Anne noted, so instead of tracking how many customers sign up, we should track how many stay engaged. Exactly, Mary said. A third KPI should also be focused on revenue growth and cost reduction. Anne leaned back. Alright, Mary, tell me how I can track actual financial impact. Mary smiled. At the end of the day, digital transformation should either make you more money or save you money. She gave an example of Apollo hospitals that launched telemedicine services which allow remote consultation over video conference and telephones. This led to a 22% increase in patient volume, especially from rural areas where healthcare access was limited. So the KPI there is revenue growth from the new digital services. Anne was intrigued. So if we launch digital products, we should be able to track how much new revenue that we generate. Exactly, Mary said. One last thing Mary added: no digital initiative succeeds unless employees actually use them. She gave the example of Microsoft that internally deployed its own workplace analytics that helped identify time wastages in meetings. By using insights from Microsoft Viva, one of their own tools, they reduced non-essential meetings by up to 20%, thus increasing employee productivity. Mary reported. So the key KPI here is employee and customer adoption rates. Anne nodded. So I should also measure employee engagement with our new systems. Absolutely, Mary confirmed. 6 months later, Anne and Mary met again at a leadership summit. Anne was beaming with a smile. She was so excited. Mary, everything you taught me worked. Our employee adoption of digital tools increased by 40%. Customer satisfaction improved by 25%, and operational costs have decreased by as much as 15%. Wow! We stopped tracking just the technology itself and started measuring business impacts. Leadership finally sees the value. Mary smiled. That's a real transformation, Anne. Let's recap. There are 4 major KPIs. Operational efficiency KPIs, which measure cost reduction and improved workflows. Customer experience KPIs, which track engagement, satisfaction, and retention of customers. There is also the revenue growth KPIs that assess financial impact and cost savings. We also have employee productivity KPIs that ensure adoption and skill development. For digital transformation to be successful, companies must track both quantitative and qualitative KPIs. In our next episode, we'll discuss tech foundations, selecting the right tools and platforms. You can join the conversation on our AmoGate YouTube, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Instagram pages. You can have opportunities to ask questions and seek clarification on the discussion. Do subscribe and follow us on all our social media channels so that you can be notified of new episodes as well as other amazing programs from AmoGate. See you next time. Until then, stay innovative, stay digital.